Wow, this to me, I think, is it matching? Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and I'm headed into my veggie garden because there is a lot to harvest today. I know I've got tomatoes and I know I have peppers, and let's see what else there is. Let's go. Okay, so down here is where my peppers begin, and I have some glorious ones. Now I could let these go and they would turn, I believe King of the North turns into a red pepper if you let it. So I grow King of the North. This is my first year growing this variety, and it has been super successful, especially in my northern New York climate. I am way north, I mean not all the way up north in New York, but I'm about middle of the way. So I am definitely going to be clipping some of these beauties. One of my daughter's favorite dishes is stuffed peppers, so I'm excited to make that this week. So I'm just gonna harvest a few of them that I'm gonna be able to stuff. They're probably not ideal for stuffing because they have a tapered end, which oh my gosh, they're so huge. Let me grab this one over here because it's just massive. Where is it? Oh yeah. So here is the gorgeous pepper. You can see it's right here starting to turn a little bit of color, but I like to split my peppers in half when I stuff them and lay them out flat, and then it's easier to A, eat, and B, stuff. I purchased these seeds from Baker Creek. Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut a few more and make some stuffed peppers this week. Let's see. There are a ton. I'm gonna cut this one. It's starting to turn color on le bottom. Oh, that's a beaut. All right, I'm gonna grab a few more. I love that. All right, those ones can grow. Oh my gosh, there are literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 10 on this plant. Let me get a closer look. Okay, so I started these seeds too, by the way, in mid-March. So I think March 13th or 16th. So there's 1, 2, 3, and the whole plant is like on the ground. Look, oh, am I still in the shot? Yes, I am, okay. 5, 6, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there are 9 on this one plant, and obviously it's heavy. So it has fallen over. Wow, that's impressive. I did grow a few other varieties of peppers. I grew California Wonder. Oh look, one of the sunflowers my helper harvested yesterday was dropped out of the bucket. So, oh, the poor thing. Okay, but there. So I did grow California Wonder, and then some jalapenos, some nadapenos. I've got long hots, I've got cherry peppers, I've got California Wonder, and I have the King of the North peppers, and a couple of other random peppers in between. And I love growing peppers. I do love the bells the best because I can make a bunch of stuffed peppers and freeze them for the winter time. So delicious. Okay, down here I have my long hots. Now long hots are something that I've grown up with. My grandfather has grown them, cooked them, all of the above. Taught me how to do it. I love his long hots. He just likes to fry them up. I like to stuff them. So these are actually called Anaheim Charger peppers, and I got the seeds from Johnny's, and they will grow to be the perfect stuffing size, and this is what people traditionally call long hots. These were one of my #1 sellers at my seedling sale this year. Truly just something that everyone's looking for. So guys, I actually, guess what? My microphone died again. I have a very expensive microphone. It's supposed to last 3 to 4 hours. It's only lasting 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm not being notified when it stops working. So I periodically check my camera to see if it's working, and lo and behold, it stopped working again. I definitely think there's a manufacturing issue with mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it replaced. That being said, next up we moved on to Sunflower Steve's beautiful sunflower patch. This is the patch that I grew. I only grew about 100 of his seeds this year, and I did very close spacing, so my actual heads of the flowers are a perfect small bouquet size, and that's what I wanted. And you can actually see here that Sunflower Steve's beautiful blooms are not pollenless. The bees absolutely love them. You could see them dancing around this flower right here. So they are not like a pro-cut where they are pollen free. They do produce pollen, but a lot of times the pollen, especially on those double flowering ones, a lot of times the pollen is so far deep inside the head that you're not going to get any shedding like you would with a traditional sunflower. Look at these beauties. And guys, I don't know if you noticed my hat. This is Sunflower Steve merch coming soon. There are black flies, so ignore them if they're on the screen. Take a look at these beauties. We have got the gorgeousness after gorgeousness continues. I don't know if I have a favorite one. Wow, this to me, I think, is it matching? It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This one is more of like the lemon bicolor as well. And when I harvest these guys, I usually strip all the lower leaves. I do like to leave one or two up next to the top, only if there is no bug damage on it. And speaking of bug damage, this petal, this bloom right here, look, it's kind of got like a heart shape almost, because in the back you can tell that something nibbled on it while it was in bud stage. So that has a little bit of an abnormal opening in a bloom, but still gorgeous nonetheless. I love it. And then we've got these two little cuties, night and day, right? Oh my gosh. I don't know which one's my favorite. I can't even decide. They're gorgeous, Steve. Thank you again. And I'm looking forward to growing these again for years to come, years to come. And I hope you guys, if you guys got in on Sunflower Steve's sale, okay, I think it's, I don't know. I can't tell what favorite I am. But if you guys are growing Sunflower Steve seeds this year too, go ahead and share your photos. I know you have been, because Steve's been sharing them on Instagram too. Look at that. Wow. Anyway, all right, so now I'm gonna move over to the tomatoes, because I have some tomatoes that I need to start harvesting. And I'm harvesting a little bit different than I have in years past. And that is on some advice from Joe Gardner. He is a very knowledgeable gardener, and he suggests harvesting tomatoes when they're only 35% ripe instead of waiting until they're fully vine ripened. And you could do that for a number of reasons. Number one, you will prevent cracking if you get a heavy storm and rain and the tomato will crack. You will maybe prevent some pest damage and some animal damage if they're looking for a perfectly ripened tomato. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest some of the Cherokee Purple and some of the other beefsteaks that I have, and maybe some San Marzanos as well. Okay, I don't know how much longer my microphone's gonna last here, but let me go ahead and grab a couple of these. These are Cherokee Purple, and you can tell by the darkness of the flesh, it does have a beautiful darkness to it. Oh my goodness, look at these. Wow. Look at the butt. It was sitting kind of on the ground, and because it was sitting on the ground, I want to grab it before it's fully ripened, because I know that I'll have some mice in here trying to get at it, so I'll just give it a wash. Oh, in fact, something already bit it. What a jerk. I'll still wash it and eat it. I don't care. Veda is going to be enjoying tomato sandwiches. So am I. But my daughter, it's her favorite thing. After refusing to try a tomato sandwich, it's now her favorite thing, just like me and my grandpa. Okay, I'm just going to cut a few more and see what we're left with. Great. I just touched one of those caterpillars. One of those nasty caterpillars was on this tomato and I just touched it. So I'm gonna watch my finger and make sure I don't break out, because it can have an allergic reaction on those like fuzzy caterpillars. I think it's stinging already. Oh, come on. Why me? Hopefully my microphone is still on, but here's an example of cracking due to a heavy rain. We did have a burst of downpour about an inch the other day that came in all of about 10 minutes. So that can happen when you get a heavy rain. Who else? Look at those beauties. We've got a bunch of San Marzanos. I don't know if you guys can see all of the San Marzanos, but I'm definitely going to go get another basket and harvest these, because there are a ton. Okay, I switched out the microphone, which is now just it's a different style microphone, so I might be a little bit less clear, but it doesn't matter, you can still hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and pick all of these San Marzanos that are on the way to being ripe. And I just got this basket here. My sister just gave it to me the other day. It's really cute. I would never let them all sit in here. I'd like to spread them out so that they ripen and they don't rot in here. But that's what I'm gonna go ahead and use to pick. How cute is this basket full though? Like, look, I can't, the butt. Yes, I'm a 12-year-old in a older woman's body. I'm 12 in the brain, 12 in the brain. I can see a little bit of blight on some of the plants. The tomatoes themselves don't seem to be affected at all. There are no spots on the tomatoes. But definitely on the plants, there's some, I'm gonna guess, early blight stepping across. Okay, oh wow. These ones are gorgeous. I'm gonna make sauce with these. I have some that were labeled San Marzano that are clearly not San Marzano. Only 1 or 2 plants, so wondering if the seed got mixed up. So this is the one that is labeled San Marzano and is obviously not San Marzano, but that's good. There's like 20 or so of them to start. Ooh, my phone's binging. It's binging. Just walking around, picking more. These are Cherokee Purple. Wow, look at that. And then these ones are obviously a little earlier. I'm picking to have them harvest on the table. I mean ripen on the table. Harvest on the table, that'd be crazy. This is some tomatoes and peppers. I think I have more though. Let's go see if there's anything in the like cucumber and stuff. Ooh. Or any other of the cherry peppers. I didn't look at the cherry peppers yet. Let's go look. Wow, the cherry peppers live in a weedy country, but I've got quite a few red ones, so popping them off. Look how happy they are. Mosquito. This is a lemon squash. This one's ready. It's actually a little bit too big, probably. I'm afraid this one's gonna be a 3-basket harvest. Oh, I found this galvanized steel tub, and I'm gonna use it because some of this zucchini is huge. And it's an accident. I mean, I harvested like yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, not huge as in like baby size, but like human baby size. There are these, but I kind of prefer them like this size, but who knows? Who knows? All right, so the zook's going in. I got a lot. So I did start to see some vine borer damage on a couple of my yellow zucchini plants. I did cut up and remove the worm as best as I could. So who knows if that damage is going to be permanent and if I'm going to lose those plants. Time will tell. Looking over here in the melon patch. I think that's spaghetti squash. So I'm going to move. I don't have any of those ready yet. I'm going to have to harvest zucchini on the other side as well. I just harvested about 50 zucchini. I'm not even kidding you. Today is Tuesday. On Sunday. So on Sunday, I harvested about 50 zucchini off these same exact plants. I'm going to skip over this one because the cucumber trellis is there. Okay, I can get in here behind it. Oh my goodness, these plants are so productive. All right, I'm going on the other side. I have to step like this because there are vines, like melon and cucumber vines going all over the place, so I have to step like this. Okay, we've got, the tub is full on this side with green, and now we go to yellow. Okay, who are you? Oh, hi, acorn squashes. I do have an acorn, but it's nice and colored up, but I don't think it's ready yet. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look. Oh, sorry. No damage. All right, we've got some yellow on this side. Okay. Wow, the tub's full. I might just bring this tub to the market tomorrow. Nope, it's not tomorrow, it's Thursday. Yeah, I might bring it on Thursday. Let's see if we have cucumbers. All right, here we have my cucumber trellis. I like to pick them. Oh, here's one, but it's got fresh poop on it. That's awesome. Fresh bird poop, because when you build trellises, the birds poop. They land and poop. Okay. Let's get on to here. Oh, wow, you're gorgeous. See, I like to pick them small. Not like small. I'll show you when I pick these. Oh, you got a couple more days ahead of you. Who are you? Where are you? I love you. My head's gotta go backwards. Hello. Oh, yep, you. Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay, I have these ones. This is a Monica, like a muncher, like a delicious snacker. Also can use slicing. These, oh, this is another Monica. It's got like a smooth skin. And then these are the, I think, early Russian cucumbers. Let me check the tag. And I just grow them for snacking. I don't sell these or anything like that. Where are you? Tag. Hello. Oh, cucumber salad tonight, man. There's more. Can I reach it? Ready? Ha! Plunging into the depths of the cucumber vine. Success. Early fortune, not early Russian. There is an early Russian. Early fortune just came to my head. Okay. I think that's it for harvesting right now. There are a couple things I can show you. My watermelons are looking great, and the Hubbard squash looks great. And there is one Kajari melon that it should be ripening up soon. I have a bunch of these watermelons, and they don't get much bigger than this. So I have at least 4 or 5 that should be getting ready soon. I wait to harvest it. It's not ripe yet, so definitely gonna hold off on that. Under here I have Hubbard squash. There's probably 50 or 60 of them that look like this. I have 18 plants. Are they 16? I think I have 16 plants, and they are just really productive. And then I have some peas. I think these are called alderman peas. They were something that I was introduced to from Charles Dowding. They're the ones that grow really tall. They actually will probably trellis up this whole thing. And they're just a delicious pea, and they're great for preserving as well, but I didn't grow enough to preserve, so. So I'm just gonna snack on these peas and cucumber. This is gonna be my breakfast, and then I've gotta go make bouquets, so. Thanks for sticking around. We'll see you soon. Okay, ooh! I want you, and you. I want you to show me the way.